What's up, y'all? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is B Octavia 24, and I'm from Washington DC. Now, here on my channel, I like to talk about what's going on in today's time. I also like to take it back in time, but today I will be giving a update on Lil Reese. What's up, y'all? So I just want to address things as they come. A couple more things that you should know is Crush on You Beauty has a lot of new arrivals, so make sure that you hit the link in my description and just check it out. Also, Be the Brand, my clothing line, will be out very soon. I'm putting the finishing touches on everything and making sure that everything will run smoothly. I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping myself busy. If this pandemic ain't show you something, it should show you that you got to push yourself even harder to get where you know you deserve to be. So, I want to give an update on Lil Reese because I'm really proud of his progress. If you don't know who Lil Reese is, basically, he is a rapper that is from Chicago, Illinois. And as far as sides go, he's with 300, I believe it is. He's signed to that label and stuff like that too. So, Lil Reese has been on the rise for a while. And to me, he is overlooked, and I really don't know why, because I really like his delivery. You know, I like when he hop on a track or it's his track. I fuck with that song Seen or Saw, you know what I'm saying? I like his delivery. I like how he laid out, you know. And I really do gravitate towards Chicago rappers. I just like that they are all very different, you know, even though they be hopping on the same beat. Sometimes they change the bass of it or something, you know. It's just real, it's real versatile in Chicago. Even though they be going back and forth and doing whatever, I'm not concerned with all that shit. However, Lil Reese, among other people on his side, has been beefing with just a whole bunch of motherfuckers to the point where a lot of them have been shot. Some of them have survived, but as y'all know, Lil Reese did get shot in the neck last year. I mean, that wasn't last year, that was 2019. He got shot in the neck November 11th, 2019. So the situation surrounding that was he was driving in a car. I guess he got spotted and somebody hopped out with a big ass gun. You know what I mean? Like one of them ones that's really meant to tear through you. And he was shot in the neck. So, and I believe it was in the front, you know what I mean? So a lot of people had certain things to say, you know, that he'd never rap again and all of these things. And I had hope. I really did have hope, but of course I wanted him to take his time. A lot of times in these urban communities, they expect you, like, if you survive, they expect you to just pick up where you left off, and that's not how recovery works, you know. It's almost like you gotta start from zero. You don't start from 50, because you got shot, you almost died. Like, that's not losing half your life, that's almost losing your whole life. So I definitely wanted him to take his time, and it was by the grace of God, I feel like, you know, regardless of his past or whoever he hang around past, whatever, to survive something like that, and for somebody to allow him to get into their car and then they drive him to the hospital, that's huge. You know, you don't see that a lot. You don't hear of that a lot, and it's a lack of humanity that's going around. So I was happy that that was his situation, you know, that somebody, a good Samaritan, was around that wanted to help. and he survived that. So let me talk about this track for a second, because I was very excited to come on here and tell y'all about this, right? So Lil Reese, and this is the first track that I've heard since the shooting, right? I don't know if this is the first one at all, but this is the first one I've heard, so I'm gonna call it the comeback song, okay? So Lil Reese hopped on a track, and this track is called Actions Speak Louder. The artist is named Easy Money, and Lil Reese is featuring on this track. So if y'all want to go listen to it, it will be in my description. And I want to talk about it for a second, because I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? It sounded better than I really thought that it was going to sound. Like, when I first saw featuring Lil Reese, I'm like, did he make this before the shooting? Like, when was this? But I definitely knew after I heard it. So the way that Lil Reese rap has not changed, but his pitch has changed, okay? So it's almost like a whisper type of situation, and I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with that hard. I fuck with it not only because a lot of people are trying to do it and can't do it. You know, that's his voice right now. And I'm not going to say that's his permanent voice, because it might get better. And that's just how recovery goes, you know. But we do know that the DOC's voice never changed after getting, I think that he had a throat, or yeah, he had a throat injury as well, even though it's not the same thing. The DOC, which was, he was a part of NWA, we know that his voice never really fully shook back to what it was. It's different. So I support him wholeheartedly. I'm proud of him. A lot of people in the comment section was talking about, you know, him smoking and laying off of smoking. You gotta understand, like, especially dudes from Chicago, they're gonna do it however they want to do it. You know what I mean? I hope he is doing speech therapy and stuff like that to help him. But a lot of times, people around you is not going to say them type of things. They going to hand you the blunt, you know. That's just how it is, you know. But I do hope that he's taking those steps, and he sounds good. He sounds pretty good. He sounds better than I thought he was going to sound, and I'm proud of him. Like, motherfuckers got to get to the money, you know, and in due time. You can't rush yourself. You can't think that it's a race. This shit is a marathon. You know, it's not about somebody finishing the race first, because the race is never finished. It's long lasting. It lasts a lifetime. So I'm proud of him. You know, it sounds good. The verse is great. He hasn't lost his delivery, which I'm proud of him, you know. And we gotta show more support for Lil Reese, you know. I don't think that it's no comparison of, like, Lil Durk, Lil Reese. Who else? Chief Keef, Lil Reese. It's no comparison. Like, he in his own lane, you know. After going through something so traumatic, we should be supporting him wholeheartedly in this music shit. And, like, stop talking shit. You know what I mean? Because if you can't do it, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? If you don't know what it takes to make music, y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta be quiet. It's no time for negativity when somebody been through something so traumatic. Like the type of numbers that Lil Durk and all them have, let's make it so that Lil Reese had the same thing. You know what I mean? Y'all need to comment under that video, under that music video, you know. Tell him, just send positivity his way. Because I know that it took a lot for him to push that out. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I know it's even harder than I even think it is. So I support him wholeheartedly. I got that shit on replay, you know. And I hope that in due time he feels comfortable, and, you know, his voice, his throat, his neck, allows him to do so, to complete a EP or album, or just to continuously push out music. But let's not rush him on that. This is a great comeback song though. So shout out to Lil Reese for making this possible. Shout out to Easy Money, cause it's a good song. Actions speak louder than words. Go type that in, Lil Reese, Easy Money. Go listen to it and tell me what you think. What's up, y'all?